Hello everyone and welcome to the first Craig Albert Youth Service. Thanks for coming along. So we've just got a few things, so we're starting off with a bit of worship and then we'll be going into some challenges which will get you guys involved, so you should be looking forward to them. And then we're going to do some interviews with some members of the team, just asking questions about them and about their faith. So before we go into it, I'll just say a word of prayer, if that's fine. Father, I thank you for this day, Father. I thank you for the service that we're able to do. And I pray that we just have joy in you and that we just learn more about you today. These things in Jesus' name, Amen.
So today we're going to do a bit of an experiment. So you might have seen this one before at school or on YouTube, maybe you've even tried it before. So we have a glass of water and we have a bit of cardboard. We're just using a plate, but if you have something else in the house, that would work as well. And we're going to push it over the top and we're going to hold it, and when we turn it over, it's going to stay like that. But then when we pull it away, all the water comes out. So I don't know the exact science of it. Maybe you can try at home, or you can let us know how it all works. But it had me thinking about what our faith is like in God. We can't always see exactly what He's doing or what's going on, but we know that He's there and that He is working. So I hope that you enjoyed our water challenge and that it got you thinking a little bit about faith and about trust. And would you let someone at home hold the water over your head? Maybe you can try it. But the Bible talks a lot about trust and about faith. And in Isaiah it says, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you." Which means that God is wanting us to trust Him. It says that He will be with us and that He promises to do that. And why does He do that? Because He says later in this same passage that I am the Lord your God. You are precious and honoured and I love you. And it means that He is God, that He rules over everything, and that He loves us and He sees us as His precious child. It's been really tough, and I think a lot of people will really struggle to see how there's a God in all of this. And actually in this same passage, the people here were thinking the same thing. They couldn't understand what was going on in a changing world around them. But God replies and He says, "Do not dwell on the past, see I am doing a new thing." One thing we know is that everything has changed completely, and we don't know when it's going to be back to normal or whether it's going to be completely different. But one thing we know for sure is that God is there and that He is doing something completely different, and we have no idea what it is yet. But we can trust in Him because He says that He loves us, He cares for us, and that He'll be with us all the way through this. Jesus talks a lot about transformation, and it's a pattern throughout the whole Bible. And He says that He wants to come and He wants to make us new when we invite Him into our lives. And we're going to watch a little video now about what that means for us.
Matthew.
Age.
20.
Favourite food.
Cheese.
Favourite kind of music or song.
Harry Styles.
What do you do in your free time?
I get coffee mostly.
What comes to your mind when you hear these words? Love.
Family.
Trouble.
God.
God.
Love.
Forgiveness.
Sadness.
Church.
Happiness.
Describe your faith in a few words.
Happy, fun, creative.
Quick question, starting out. Name.
Ross,
Age.
19.
Favourite food.
Pizza.
Favourite music or song.
September by Earth, Wind and Fire.
What do you do in your free time?
Work. Play Xbox.
What comes to your mind when you think of these words? Truth.
God.
Love.
Family.
Trouble.
Jail.
Church.
Love.
Can you describe your faith in a few words?
Worship. Family. Support.
Amazing. Thank you.
Hi Emma.
Hi Stefan, how are you doing?
Good, aye. Just chilling on a Sunday afternoon. What about you?
Yep, great. Okay, well, it's really good to have you, and we're just going to get to know you a little bit and ask some questions. You up for that?
Yes, I'm up for that. That's what I
So
signed
can
up
you tell us a little bit about yourself, what you're up to at the moment?
So my name's Stefan, as you can probably tell. I'm from the Zoom call / Emma. And I am currently doing physiotherapy at Glasgow Cali, so I'm just in first year for that. Yeah, outside of that, I don't know, not that interesting. I like football. Yeah, just classic stuff, you know. That's about it.
Yep, great. So are you at home for that? What's your situation at the moment?
Yeah, so I'm at home just now, just with my two parents, so siblings have left me. To do all the dishes, which isn't fun. But yeah, it's been okay. Kind of feel a bit bad for some folk in halls, but
And how do you find doing uni from home? What's the difference in the experience there?
yeah, I think you can, since you're not doing like tons of traveling and everything, you can probably get a bit more work done. Although at the same time, like the teaching's not as good, like without them being able to actually show you stuff in person. So, but it's not too bad.
So not the usual uni experience, a little bit different now.
Yeah, as in I still don't know anyone from my course really, and I'm like 2 months in.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So completely different to what it normally would be. Okay.
Yeah.
So Stefan, tell us something else about you. So what kind of music? What's your favourite food? Some random facts.
Well, if you know me, you know my music taste is pretty terrible. So I like tunes that I can dance along to. That's a big mix of stuff. ABBA's one of them. Honestly, like, tons of different stuff. Yeah, not much like heavy metal though. Not that sort. Favorite food? I love lasagna. Got to be homemade, like.
Classic.
But it's so good, so good.
Okay.
But yeah.
Great. Cool. We're going to play a wee game. So I'm going to say some words and I want you just to respond with the first thing that comes to your head. Ready?
Cool.
Okay. Love.
Jesus.
Trouble.
People.
New.
Creation.
God.
Great. Yeah, amazing.
Forgiveness.
Same again. Amazing.
Peace.
Yeah, just God and Jesus again, like. Yeah.
And church.
Yeah, like family, pretty much.
Cool. Great answers. So can you share a little bit about your faith? So what made you become a Christian?
Yeah, so I have the classic, like, you know, brought up in a Christian family sort of thing. So it was when I was one night when I was probably 8, we were at church and the speaker was just talking about like eternity pretty much, and it kind of just clicked for me, and I realised like, you know, I've obviously done wrong, and I need to be forgiven for my sins, and I just realised pretty much that, yeah. If I didn't, then I was going to be in a bit of trouble. And like, eternity is forever, and the time here on earth's like so short. So yeah, I just realised that I need to put my trust in God, and that only He could really forgive my sins. So yeah, so I came to know Him.
And can you describe a little bit about your relationship with God? What does it mean to you, just in a few words?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for me it's just been so good. Like, I mean, the relationship pretty much consists of me constantly mucking things up and then Him forgiving me. But yeah, just the peace I've had in that, like I feel like a lot of things in my life I'd worry a lot more if it wasn't for God. And yeah, he just really gives me joy when like I don't really deserve it. Yeah, it's just pretty amazing relationship with God. And yeah, kind of recently I've found a lot more joy in it than I have like before. So yeah.
Great. And over the last few months of lockdown, how do you feel like your faith has helped you, or what's something new that you think God's been doing in your life?
Yeah, I feel like mainly it's always been good to like kind of get in a routine reading the Bible and that, and I feel like he just taught me quite a lot of things. I mean, like kind of like what I touched on there, and was like joy and like obedience in him and like following him, because you know, from an outside perspective, you'd think, you know, what joys are in like going to church and then not being able to like do this and do that, but that's not what it's about. And like there's so much joy in just having a relationship with God and like the peace he provides. And then
Stefan, thank you so much for joining us and sharing a little bit about your story.
Yep, no problem. Thanks very much for having me.
Great. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Water you turned into wine, opened the eyes of the blind. There's no one like you, none like you. Into the darkness you shine, out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you, none like you. Our God is greater, our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power. Our God, our God. Into the darkness you shine, out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you, none like you. Our God is greater, our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power. Our God, our God. Our God is greater, our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power. Our God, our God.
So guys, that's the end of our service. Thank you so much for coming along, listening to what we had to say. We hope you enjoyed it. We're already getting started on ideas for our next service for you guys. We're going to be putting out new events, new challenges, new TikToks you can all try. So be looking on our social media for that. If you guys have any questions at all, just give us a buzz and the contact information that we've given you, and we'll answer your questions if we can. So yeah, thank you so much guys, and have a good week.
So now we're going to have a Zoom call and we're going to chat, play some games. So if you want to join us, then click the link and we'll see you there.